Have you ever felt like you're drowning in a sea of anxiety and negativity, struggling to keep your head above water? You're not alone. Shockingly, anxiety disorders affect over 280 million people worldwide, making it one of the most prevalent mental health challenges of our time. But here's the twist. While anxiety and negative emotions may seem like insurmountable obstacles, they also hold the keys to our liberation and transformation. In this captivating exploration, we'll uncover the hidden truths behind anxiety and negativity, revealing powerful strategies for overcoming them and reclaiming our inner peace and joy. From unraveling the mysteries of the human mind to harnessing the transformative power of mindfulness and self-compassion, each chapter offers practical insights and actionable steps for navigating the turbulent waters of our emotions. So buckle up and prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and empowerment. The path may be challenging, but the rewards are boundless. Are you ready to take the first step towards a brighter, more vibrant future? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Understanding Anxiety and Negative Emotions. Welcome to our journey of self-discovery, where we delve into the depths of overcoming anxiety and negative emotions. In this chapter, we'll unravel the mysteries behind these common, yet often overwhelming experiences. Anxiety is a natural response to stress, but when it becomes persistent and excessive, it can interfere with daily life. Did you know that according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, anxiety disorders are the most common mental illness in the United States, affecting over 40 million adults? That's a staggering statistic that highlights just how prevalent anxiety is in our society. Negative emotions, such as fear, sadness, and anger, can also take a toll on our mental well-being. These emotions serve as signals, alerting us to potential threats or issues that need addressing. However, when they become prolonged or intense, they can hinder our ability to function effectively. Understanding the root causes of anxiety and negative emotions is crucial for overcoming them. Psychologists often point to factors such as genetics, brain chemistry, personality, and life experiences as contributing factors. It's like untangling a knot. By identifying the threads, we can begin to unravel the complexity of our emotions. One important concept to grasp is the idea of the fight or flight response. When faced with a perceived threat, our bodies go into survival mode, releasing hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This physiological reaction is helpful in emergencies, but can become problematic when triggered too frequently in response to everyday stressors. Moreover, our modern lifestyles often exacerbate feelings of anxiety and negativity. The constant bombardment of information, societal pressures, and unrealistic expectations can leave us feeling overwhelmed and emotionally drained. As the renowned author Eckhart Tolle once said, "Stress is caused by being here, but wanting to be there." But fear not, dear viewer, for understanding is the first step towards transformation. By acknowledging and accepting our emotions, we can begin to reclaim control over our lives. As Viktor Frankl, the Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, famously said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." Chapter 2. The Power of Mindfulness and Self-Awareness. In this chapter, we embark on a journey inward, exploring the transformative power of mindfulness and self-awareness in overcoming anxiety and negative emotions. Mindfulness, rooted in ancient contemplative practices, has gained widespread recognition in recent years for its effectiveness in promoting mental well-being. At its core, mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about being fully immersed in the here and now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Research has shown that mindfulness can have profound effects on the brain, promoting changes in areas associated with emotion regulation, attention, and self-awareness. A study published in the journal Psychiatry Research found that participants who completed an 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction program experienced significant reductions in anxiety and depressive symptoms. But mindfulness is more than just a trendy buzzword. It's a way of life. By cultivating a regular mindfulness practice, we can train our minds to become more resilient in the face of adversity. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more we exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Self-awareness is another essential component of emotional intelligence. It involves being attuned to our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, as well as understanding how they influence our experiences. Think of it as shining a light into the dark corners of our psyche, illuminating the hidden patterns that drive our actions. Through self-awareness, we can begin to untangle the web of automatic thoughts and beliefs that contribute to anxiety and negativity. By shining a light on these patterns, we can begin to challenge them, replacing harmful narratives with more empowering ones. One powerful technique for cultivating self-awareness is journaling. By putting pen to paper and expressing our thoughts and emotions, we can gain insight into our inner world. It's a form of self-reflection that allows us to observe our thoughts from a distance rather than getting caught up in them. As the saying goes, the curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. By embracing our flaws and imperfections with compassion and curiosity, we can begin to transcend the limitations of anxiety and negativity. So let us embark on this journey together, with open hearts and open minds, towards a brighter, more resilient future. Chapter 3. Building Resilience Through Positive Coping Strategies. In this chapter, we explore the importance of resilience and how adopting positive coping strategies can help us navigate the challenges of anxiety and negative emotions. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and adapt to stressful situations. It's like a rubber band, stretched but not broken. While some people may naturally possess greater resilience than others, it's a skill that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. One key aspect of resilience is adopting healthy coping mechanisms to manage stress and regulate emotions. Instead of turning to unhealthy behaviors like substance abuse or avoidance, resilient individuals seek out positive coping strategies that promote well-being. Exercise is one such strategy that can have a profound impact on both our physical and mental health. Not only does it release endorphins, the body's natural stress relievers, but it also provides a healthy outlet for pent-up energy and tension. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or taking a leisurely walk in nature, finding an activity that brings joy and relaxation is essential for building resilience. Another effective coping strategy is seeking social support. Humans are inherently social beings, and having a strong support network can buffer against the negative effects of stress. Whether it's confiding in a trusted friend, joining a support group, or seeking professional help, reaching out to others can provide comfort and perspective during difficult times. Resilience is also closely linked to our mindset and how we interpret adversity. Instead of viewing setbacks as insurmountable obstacles, resilient individuals see them as opportunities for growth and learning. As the Japanese proverb goes, fall 7 times, stand up 8. It's not about avoiding failure, but rather embracing it as a natural part of the journey toward success. Chapter 4. Cultivating Self-Compassion and Acceptance. In this final chapter, we delve into the transformative power of self-compassion and acceptance in overcoming anxiety and negative emotions. Self-compassion is the practice of treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, especially in the face of failure or difficulty. It's about extending the same empathy and compassion to ourselves that we would offer to a dear friend in need. Research has shown that self-compassion is strongly associated with psychological well-being, including lower levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. By embracing our humanity and acknowledging our imperfections, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience that transcends external circumstances. Acceptance is another essential aspect of emotional healing. It involves acknowledging reality as it is, rather than how we wish it to be. It's like opening the door to our innermost selves and inviting all parts of us, the light and the shadow, to coexist in harmony. Instead of resisting or suppressing negative emotions, acceptance allows us to embrace them with curiosity and compassion. As the mindfulness teacher Jon Kabat-Zinn famously said, You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. It's not about controlling or eliminating our emotions, but rather learning to ride the waves of life with grace and resilience. By cultivating self-compassion and acceptance, we can free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and negative emotions, reclaiming our power to live authentically and joyfully. As the poet Rumi so eloquently put it, the wound is the place where the light enters you. In our vulnerability lies our greatest strength, and in our acceptance lies our true liberation. Chapter 5. Practicing Gratitude and Positive Affirmations. In this chapter, we explore the transformative effects of gratitude and positive affirmations in shifting our perspective and overcoming anxiety and negative emotions. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, both big and small. It's like cultivating a garden of positivity in the soil of our hearts. Research has shown that gratitude is strongly linked to psychological well-being, with studies suggesting that practicing gratitude can increase happiness, reduce depression, and improve overall life satisfaction. One simple yet powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you're thankful for. They could be as ordinary as a warm cup of coffee in the morning or as profound as the love of a friend or family member. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can train our minds to see the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. Positive affirmations are another tool for rewiring our brains for positivity. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves regularly, often in response to negative self-talk or limiting beliefs. By affirming our worth, strengths, and potential, we can boost our self-esteem and cultivate a more positive self-image. However, it's essential to make affirmations specific, believable, and rooted in reality. Instead of simply repeating, "I am confident," try affirmations like, "I am learning to trust in my abilities more each day." By affirming our growth and progress, we can build a foundation of self-confidence that empowers us to overcome challenges with grace and resilience. Chapter 6. Finding Meaning and Purpose. In this final chapter, we delve into the profound connection between finding meaning and purpose in life and overcoming anxiety and negative emotions. Research has shown that having a sense of meaning and purpose in life is associated with greater resilience, well-being, and overall life satisfaction. When we have a clear sense of direction and purpose, we're better able to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. Finding meaning can involve a variety of activities and pursuits, from pursuing passions and hobbies to serving others and contributing to something greater than ourselves. It's about aligning our actions with our values and aspirations, creating a sense of coherence and fulfillment in our lives. One way to discover meaning and purpose is through self-reflection and introspection. Take some time to ponder questions like, what brings me joy and fulfillment, and how can I make a positive difference in the world? By listening to the whispers of our hearts, we can uncover our deepest desires and aspirations, guiding us towards a life of purpose and meaning. Another important aspect of finding meaning is connecting with something larger than ourselves, whether it's nature, spirituality, or a sense of community. Research has shown that feeling connected to something greater can provide a source of comfort, strength, and resilience during challenging times. As the psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl famously said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." By finding our why, our purpose, we can transcend the limitations of anxiety and negativity, living lives rich in meaning, fulfillment, and joy. Chapter 7. Embracing Self-Care and Boundaries. In this chapter, we delve into the importance of self-care and setting boundaries as essential practices for overcoming anxiety and negative emotions. Self-care is the practice of intentionally nurturing our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It's like tending to the garden of our souls, ensuring that we have the energy and resilience to thrive amidst life's challenges. Research has shown that practicing self-care can reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall quality of life. Self-care looks different for everyone and can include activities such as getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, and engaging in activities that bring us joy and relaxation. It's about prioritizing our own needs and making time for activities that replenish our energy and nourish our spirits. Setting boundaries is another crucial aspect of self-care. Boundaries are the limits we set with others to protect our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. They're like the fences around our garden, keeping out unwanted intruders and preserving our precious resources. Setting boundaries involves clearly communicating our needs, values, and limits to others and asserting ourselves when those boundaries are crossed. It's about honoring our own worth and respecting the boundaries of others, creating healthier and more fulfilling relationships in the process. However, setting boundaries can be challenging, especially for those who struggle with people-pleasing tendencies or fear of conflict. It requires courage and self-awareness to prioritize our own needs and assert our boundaries, even in the face of resistance or discomfort. But by honoring our boundaries and practicing self-care, we can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace, empowerment, and resilience. As the author Audre Lorde once said, "Caring for myself is not self-indulgence, it is self-preservation, and that is an act of political warfare." By prioritizing our own well-being, we reclaim our power and pave the way for a brighter, more fulfilling future.